Hello, collective. I'm here to do an energy check-in. So let's see what's going on. All right, clear out the energy. Okay. All right, what deck am I going to start with? So let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I'm working with a total of 5 decks. So we're going to try to get through this reading and not take too long. All right, let's take a look and see what the energies are. Okay, what are the energies? Let's get a temperature. Let's get a temp on this energy. Okay, somebody's manipulating someone or manipulating energy. What is going on? All right. All right. Somebody's pulling on somebody's strings. It's strong energy of somebody trying to control someone. Somebody's trying to manipulate a situation, a person. What the fuck? All right. A soulmate. Yeah, somebody's trying to manipulate a soulmate connection. Okay, this person, whoever this is crazy. All right, these people were meant to be. Like, there's nothing that's going to get in the way of this connection I see here. All right, somebody's trying to manipulate a divine masculine. Okay, this divine masculine could be involved with someone. Somebody's trying to manipulate this divine masculine. Maybe they're trying to pull this divine masculine away from this feminine or whatever. Okay. Somebody could also be manipulated by a situation, people, places, and things. I was also hearing a mother. There could be a mother figure that's involved here. Okay, like this mother figure is trying to pull this person away. Okay, it could be their son or their partner. I don't know. It just looks like some hot ass mess. What is going on? Yeah, that's a jealous ass bitch out here. What is going on? It's been a while since I've done an energy check-in read. Okay, I mean, I've been posting on my shorts. But yeah, it's been a while since I did a reading, like this in this type of layout, or setup. And here we go. Look where we're at. There's jealousy, there's envy. People are fucking crazy. And they could be jealous and envious over this connection or I'm just tired. All right. All right, and this doesn't have to be romantically based. It could be a partnership. It could be a friendship. It could be, whatever. All right. Okay, there's an earth angel here. So divine intervention is at play here. So if you're feeling like your strings were being pulled on and you felt heavy and weighed down, you're going to be overcoming this, okay? There's an earth angel, somebody that you know in the physical, or there is just a divine intervention here. Yeah, there's an ice king. So somebody could be very cold at this time. If that's not the case, I do see this ice melting away here. There was somebody who was cold in nature. They weren't really warm and fuzzy. They weren't compassionate, but this energy is melting away. Somebody could also be letting down their guard as well. Somebody could have felt like they were frozen in ice. Okay, I hate to say this, somebody could have did a freezer spell on someone, but it's not working. Okay, literally this person's energy is de-thawing. Okay, whatever this is crazy. What else is on? All right, yeah, somebody is moving on. They're moving away from the stagnation. They're moving away from this jealous, envious energy. They're moving away from the manipulation, the bullshit, the toxicity. I do also see somebody moving on as well. There was somebody who was an ice king, somebody who was a manipulator, a liar, and I feel collective for some of you, you're this earth angel and this person literally treated you like shit. And now you're like, I'm moving on. I know my worth. I'm over this. Okay. Somebody could have been trying to make somebody jealous on purpose. They're just manipulating a lot and just being stupid. All right. You're becoming aware of this, or you already are aware of this. Okay, this ice king could be a feminine energy. It doesn't matter. Okay, but this is somebody who's cold-hearted. I was hearing Cold-Hearted Snake by Paula Abdul. He's a cold-hearted snake. Uh-oh. All right, let's see here. Let's see, what else do we got for the collective? Yeah, I kept hearing somebody's moving on after stagnation. Like somebody was, I don't know, they felt bound or they felt stuck or frozen, but they're moving on from this energy. Okay, I think I've already said this, but it's repeating in my head. So strong emphasis on that. What else is going on with the collective? Okay, let's get a temperature. What's going on? Okay, and also time is fluid, so these energies could be taking place in the near future, or it has already come to pass, whatever. You take it as it resonates. What else is going on with the collective? All right, 8 of Cups, you're leaving something behind. 8 of Cups, somebody's walking away, somebody's leaving something behind. They're choosing not to give something any more energy anymore or any attention. Somebody is very intuitive as well. They're really, I was hearing they're learning the lesson. They have wisdom. Okay. Somebody could be torn between like the physical and their spiritual side. Torn as far as doing the right thing. Okay. Yeah, but somebody is leaving something behind. They're over it. They're looking for something better. 7 of Cups here. So we're taking a step back. Confusion. Okay. Somebody could be dwelling on something. There's a strong energy of dwelling on something, dwelling on the past, or dwelling on something. Somebody's keep going back. They're going back to something that's very confusing, that's very up in the air, unstable. Okay. But the reality is somebody needs to move on. They need to walk away from this energy here. I was also hearing reminiscing, daydreaming. Somebody could be perseverating on something, and it could be affecting them emotionally, or it's tied to emotions. What else is going on? Yeah. The Empress. Empress, there could be a pregnancy, or somebody is really resourceful at this time, or they're focused on resources. They're focused on nourishment. Okay. Like they want to move forward. They want to make the move. They want to do something. They want to pursue something here, but there's just something that's still up in the air, or something that's not very clear, or something like that. I see here. Yeah. Somebody's uncertain about someone. Somebody has a lot of emotions. Okay, it's just there's a lot going on with someone. Like they're feeling a lot, they're thinking about a lot. You know, it's just it's kind of emotionally draining here. King of Cups. All right, so you could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this could be your energy. I was hearing growing up. So somebody is emotionally intelligent. They're very aware. They're self-aware. There also is a King of Cups energy. Somebody who could be emotionally manipulative in a way. I was also hearing they know how to make someone feel sorry for them. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Okay. All right. This is a water sign person here, or somebody with water sign energies. I was hearing becoming aware. Somebody's becoming aware, or I was hearing I know what's best for me. There is also an energy of somebody who's a nurturer. They're very nurturing. They're loving. This could be a loving father, or a loving, loving father, or loving figure, masculine figure here, but with a touch of femininity. Okay. All right, Judgment. And then we have the Hermit. What is this about? Somebody could be passing judgment on someone, or they don't want to reveal too much, or be out and open about something because they don't want this judgment. So they could be moving in silence. Okay. I was hearing nonchalant. There's somebody who's nonchalant. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, there's something very secretive here, and somebody is keeping something within, or they're not being so forthcoming or open about something because they don't want judgment, or they don't want somebody to judge them. What is this Judgment here? This is an awakening. This is an epiphany as well. Somebody did some self-discovery. Somebody was working on themselves, working on their emotions, doing the necessary work here. with this Judgment card, it's like an energy of, okay, now I know, now I understand, now I see. It's like that type of energy here. Yeah, the stars. So this is healing. This is the calm after the storm. So this is Judgment. So somebody could have went through Judgment here. Okay, or felt like they were judged, but I was here, Day of Reckoning. I don't know what that's about. With the Star card is very healing. You know, things could have fell apart for someone, or things could have blown up, or things could have been shaky. Okay, Seven of Cups, confusing, whatever. Because the reason I refer to the Seven of Cups is because the Tower, before the Star is the Tower, and Tower is 7, and then we have the Seven of Cups. So there's something that was just maybe emotionally draining, or just overwhelming, or whatever. Something happened here. All right, but there's a calm after the storm, and you're understanding, you're recognizing here. Okay, there's also something that could have taken place. I don't know why I was hearing a catastrophe or something that taken place. Something happened here. And you're now, it's like maybe it happened in the past and now it's resurfacing. Okay, this could be old emotions or a person or situation, news, information. It's like resurfacing here. And this, whatever this is that's resurfacing, it does have healing associated with it, or it's an opportunity to heal. All right, but this is, I don't know, just is like a strong energy of like working on self here. Someone is definitely a star here. Okay, somebody brings judgment. They have the ability to call down judgment, to bring judgment down. Okay, what else do we got? What else do we got for the collective? What else do we got? Somebody was redeemed. Somebody was resurrected as well. I see a resurrection here. Somebody could have been through some trials and tribulations, and like they're being resurrected. They're being healed. Okay, this is also an energy of like some type of transitioning taking place here. All right, what else is going on with the collective? Let's check the temperature with the collective. Let's check the temperature. 7 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. 7 of Cups is coming out again. You see it here, and I picked that randomly. So 7 is very significant. 7th house is Libra. So Libra, this could be a focus for you. 7th house, relationships and partnerships. So it could be a focus on that. Somebody's moving on. I was hearing the next best thing. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody just moves on to the next best thing. Okay. I was hearing somebody could be a spendthrift, or they're just kind of, I don't know. I was hearing an adrenaline junkie, or just they kind of move with the wind just to get some type of fulfillment or some type of excitement or something. They just kind of, I don't know. This is like an energy of somebody having many options as well. I was hearing take me away, far away. All right. 3 of Swords. Okay, so there could be some interference here, or there's some pain. Somebody could be trying to leave this, maybe this pain behind, or leave this painful situation behind, or, okay. Yeah, somebody keeps getting reminded over and over about pain or their past or something. This is sorrow. This is Moon. No, is it? This is it Moon in Libra? No. Saturn in Libra. This is Saturn in Libra. And I mentioned Libra earlier. So Saturn in Libra. So I don't know. Somebody could be learning a lesson about a relationship, or they're needing to learn a lesson here. There is some sadness here. Somebody's upset, angry. Somebody said something very hurtful. There very well could be a third-party situation going on here, some type of interference. This interference very well could be jealousy, jealous people, you know. Okay. Somebody, it could be trying to cause confusion and just stupid. Okay. We have the Temperance here. So this is healing. It's healing. So another angel. So this is divine intervention I see here. For others of you, this is you blending the energies. This is you contouring the energies, working with the oppositions, working with the positivity, and creating balance. You're focused on creating the balance. You're focusing, I was hearing tethering. Somebody could have been tethering between maybe pain and happiness, and just kind of tethering back and forth. Okay. Or maybe you're tethering back and forth or between somebody. I don't know. But there's a tethering type of energy, but this is an energy of healing, overcoming. I was also hearing that someone is needing to go to a rehab or go to a place where you can receive respite. Somebody could be maybe wanting some type of respite, a time to heal. Hermit card. So hermit is introverted type of energy. It's recluse. It's within type energy. So somebody could be wanting to retreat or to, I don't know, recover or something like that. What else do we got? We have the 9 of Wands. So somebody could be tired of fighting. Okay, they're tired of having their defenses up, or they're encouraged to put their defenses up. All right, there's a scarecrow here. So I guess the scarecrow scares away the crow, I guess. Crows to me seem pretty friendly if you feed them and stuff. I don't know. I don't see how they would be scared of scarecrows. I don't know. I guess it works if people are using it. But anyways, I don't know. I just figured that maybe the crows wouldn't be scared of a scarecrow since it looks like a human. But I don't know. Anyways, yeah, somebody needs to set up some protection. Put some protection in place. Okay. Moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Somebody could be putting up their defenses when it comes to a Sagittarius, because the Temperance here is Sagittarius, and then we have Moon in Sagittarius here. All right. Moon is the mother. It's feminine energy. Okay, there could be a connection with the mother because we have Empress here. So it could be a mother figure, a focus on a mother figure. Okay, so yeah, the 9 of Wands, the Lord of Courage. So you're finding courage. You feel like you can face anything, collective, or you're being encouraged to face whatever you're going through. Face it, okay? Face it head on. Face it with a brave heart. Okay, it doesn't mean going looking for trouble and engaging in shit that doesn't serve you, but it means, if you are presented with the issue or you experience a setback or challenges, adversity, whatever, face it head on, get through it, learn the lesson, keep it moving. All right, don't be afraid. All right, I was hearing like having your defenses up. So for some of you, maybe you need to have your defenses up in a way that's protecting you. Okay, 2 more cards. We got the Queen of Swords, which is definitely an ice queen. So you have an ice queen and an ice king, and then you have the 8 of Pentacles. This is literally the ice king and the ice queen here. I love when the cards talk to each other. So yeah, so the Ace of Swords, or excuse me, Queen of Swords, this is an energy of somebody that's not playing. All right, and this could be you. Okay, you're no nonsense at this time, collective, or you're encouraged to be in this energy. Get shit done, focus, address the matters at hand. This is strong leadership qualities, using your logic, using your smarts as well. All right, it doesn't mean you have to hurt people, in this position. Okay, when you're aligning with these Queen of Swords energy. For others, this is somebody who is very, I don't know, they're very cold. I was also hearing somebody who's very shallow. They may have worked very hard to get to where they were at, or used their smarts and their wits to get to where they're at, to the status, but they're very lonely. This is somebody who feels like it's lonely at the top. All right. 8 of Pentacles. So somebody's putting in work, or you're encouraged to continue to put in work. Some of you could be working overtime or working towards a goal. Okay. Some of you are thinking long term as well. You're trying to come up with a plan for the future, or you're trying to get a plan in place. Yeah, this is a strong energy of also working on yourself. Like there's a need for somebody. I was hearing self-development. All right, what else do we got for the collective? Let's Let's get a temperature on the energies. Somebody's being micromanaged as well, or they feel micromanaged. Okay, let's see what we got. Collective. Let's see. Yeah, there's a copycat. Okay, they can copy you all you want, or are they all they want, but they can't copy your spirit. All right, so there's a copycat out there. Somebody's copying. Copy. Hidden pregnancy. Okay, we got a hidden pregnancy here. Thank you, Spirit. So somebody could be uncertain about pregnancy. They very well could know that they're pregnant. All right. 7 of Cups could mean like not uncertain, you know, so somebody may be uncertain about pregnancy, or somebody may be uncertain if someone's pregnant. Okay. Okay, concealed, secretive, unrevealed, mysterious, undisclosed, private, guarded, silent. So if this is not actual pregnancy, this could just be pregnant with ideas. There's something that someone's holding on to, or there's something that someone could be nurturing. Okay, for some of you, this could be something well, it could be actually an idea or a goal that you have, and so you're incubating this, or you're encouraged to conceal this, to nurture this goal, whatever it is, but keep it to yourself. Okay, that's for some of you, and it's not to do it in a manipulative way. All right, it's just so you don't have jealous, envious hoes coming after you, or just putting their 2 cents on it, you know. So what else do we got? Yeah, somebody was left hanging. All right. Somebody could have known everything about someone. I don't know. Maybe you were constantly oversharing all of your information, and you're no longer doing that. Okay. Or it could be the other way around. All right. Maybe somebody was sharing a lot of information at one point, and they're no longer communicating. All right. So somebody was left hanging. Somebody feels alone. They feel like they didn't get their answers. Their questions answered. I was hearing, hello, is it me you're looking for? All right. I may be sad today, but I'm going to get it back tomorrow. I know that's right. So somebody is definitely focused on abundance. They're focused on creating generational wealth. They're focused on creating stability in their life. All right. They may have gone through some trials and tribulations. They may have shed a tear, but they kept moving forward. They kept overcoming and getting to that bag. Okay. Beware of charmers. Yeah, there's somebody who's trying to offer you something. Okay. And they may have some hidden motives here. Somebody could have trapped somebody with the pregnancy. If that's not the case. Okay, it could just very well be that somebody is trying to offer something. They're holding something inside, and they're not, oh, my stomach's growling. They're not making their intentions known. You may have a hint of what their intentions are, but you're not so certain. 7 of Cups, you're not so sure. You don't know what's really going on. All right, but you need to be aware of this charmer's pack. Somebody could be making a deal with the devil here. All right. They're taking on too much that they didn't expect. All right. There's a union here. Soulmate energy here. So there's a union that's a focus here. Somebody wants to come back into your life, collective, or there's somebody who wants to come back into someone's life, and they have hidden motives here. They have hidden motives. If this is not the case, this is just a freaking, I don't know, this devil, whoever this devil is, this devil's energy, they're trying to pull this person away. They're trying to interfere in this union. Okay. They're making empty promises, or they're trying to entice someone, trying to seduce someone, like just some weird shit. Okay. Yeah. This person's a stalker. There's someone stalking. They're obsessed. They can't let go. They're crazy. Okay. Somebody is very much into you. I see here, collective. They're very much into you. They want to be happy with you. They're fascinated with how you're able to make lemons out of lemonade. This person could have been throwing so much negativity and bullshit your way, and they're constantly watching you, and they're seeing how you're able to make lemon into lemonade. Okay, the lemons that they're throwing at you. Okay, exactly. Thank you, Spirit. New levels, new devils. Okay, yeah, we see the devil right here. We already been peeping game. We already been peeping game. We already know what time it is. So this person is trying to make an offer, or they're trying to get into your energy. They're trying to make some type of connection or whatever. All right. And it's just another game. Okay, it's just another game. So be very careful. Be careful. I was hearing people who smile in your face. They may not have the best intentions. Okay, so they can act like they're cool and this and that, but they're just there to get information or to take your energy or to cause chaos or whatever. Okay, they're trying to fuck up what you got going on. Okay, so be very mindful of these energies. Okay, new levels, new devils. I see that you are leveling up, collective. You are leveling up, and as you level up and as you continue to shine and overcome, you're going to be encountering these devils. And these devils can also be internal. This could be a shadow side that you have as well. Okay? This could be false beliefs that you may have that you need to check. All right? And you're needing to reevaluate. So this could be self-doing, okay? Self-sabotage as well. But I'm picking up on other people's energy here. So I do feel like there's somebody who is trying to bring just chaos, throwing lemons your way. All right. You know what, collective? You make the best lemonade. They keep throwing that lemons at you. You keep making the best lemonade. All right? Just perfect. Not too sweet, not too sour. All right. Okay, collective. Message from your ancestors, okay? Oh, what do you want the collective to know? All right. Shapeshifter. So it says transform and unveil your gifts. So you need to transform and unveil your gifts. You have the ability to shapeshift. You have the ability to contour, to blend energies, okay? This is the alchemist. This is what the Temperance card is all about, and that energy. It's blending energies, okay? So you're encouraged to transform yourself, your situation, by unveiling your gifts, using your natural talents. That can be your intuitiveness. That can be your ability to problem solve. That can be your ability to transmute energy. That can be your ability to break curses. That could be your ability to, cut cords, whatever this is. Unveil your gifts. All right. Use your natural talents to your benefits. Okay. People can also see you as a shapeshifter, the ability to adapt to anything, to adapt in every situation. People can look at you and be like, damn, why does everybody like her? Like, what the hell? Like, what's so special about her or him? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, what, bitch, why are you worried? Why are you worried about what's so special about me? See, that's what I see. Let me just calm down. Let me just calm down, because there is some hate and energy here. Like, I can see it, and it's unfortunate. But there are people who do admire you, and there are people who are jealous because you have this shape-shifting energy. And it's not shape-shifting in a negative way, because there are some low vibrational shapeshifters, okay, that do it for manipulative ways. But this is not what we're talking about here. Okay, you have the ability to shape-shift and to transform your life, and also transform the lives of others. You have that influence as well, collective. Okay, so collective, this is the end of your reading. I will be back another time. God bless.